Imagine a man so wise that kings and queens traveled across deserts just to hear him speak. A man so rich that silver was as common as stones in his city. He built palaces, threw feasts, commanded armies of servants, and had everything his heart desired. His name, Solomon, the wisest and wealthiest king in Israel's history. But here's the twist. After tasting every pleasure, every treasure, and every success, he came to one haunting conclusion. All of it is meaningless without God. Want to know why the richest, wisest man who ever lived said life was empty without the Lord? Let's dive into Solomon's story. Solomon, the son of David and Bathsheba, rose to the throne of Israel by God's choice, not by accident of birth. Though young and inexperienced, his heart leaned toward the Lord. When God appeared to him in a dream and asked what he desired, Solomon did not seek wealth or power, but wisdom to govern the people. God was pleased and gave him not only wisdom beyond measure, but also riches and honor that surpassed every king of his time. Soon Solomon's fame spread across nations. He spoke with unmatched understanding about plants, animals, philosophy, and human nature. Rulers from distant lands sought his counsel. The Queen of Sheba herself traveled across deserts to test his wisdom, but left overwhelmed, not only by his answers, but by the splendor of his palace, the abundance of food on his table, the clothing of his servants, and the offerings in the temple of the Lord. Wealth poured into his kingdom. Solomon received over 20 tons of gold each year. His throne was made of ivory and overlaid with pure gold. Silver was so abundant in Jerusalem, it was considered as common as stones. He built palaces, gardens, and vast projects that displayed his grandeur. He could afford banquets and feasts on a scale unimaginable, with countless servants and slaves attending his every need. Whatever his eyes desired, he did not deny himself. Pleasure, music, laughter, fine wine, women, and riches beyond measure. He tasted everything the world could offer. And yet, despite having wisdom unmatched, despite building the grand temple of the Lord, despite enjoying wealth and pleasures that kings and empires envied, Solomon discovered that it all left him empty. In his later writings, especially in Ecclesiastes, he admits, "I denied myself nothing my eyes desired, I refused my heart no pleasure. Yet when I surveyed all that my hands had done and what I had toiled to achieve, everything was meaningless, a chasing after the wind." Ecclesiastes 2 verses 10 to 11. In the end, Solomon realized that wisdom, wealth, slaves, gardens, palaces, parties, and all the pleasures of life cannot satisfy the soul. Without God, everything is vanity. His conclusion, after tasting every earthly treasure, was simple but profound. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Ecclesiastes 12 verse 13. Solomon's life teaches us two truths: that God is the source of all true wisdom and blessing, and that apart from him, even the greatest wealth and success will leave us empty.